Maayong udto sa atong tanan. I actually just woke up and I know that I've been silent since yesterday. But come to think of it, I've been silent ever since this whole debacle have started. Because I've accepted from the very first time that this whole thing broke loose that my opinion, my reaction, whatever that may be, will not change what happened yesterday. My reaction will not bring him home. My reaction or the way I feel or the way I conduct myself isn't going to affect him coming back to us anytime soon. I chose to be silent because again, uulitin ko, it is what PRRD told me to do. The last time I spoke to him in person was in July of 2023. That was before I attended the first sauna I ever attended. And that was the time that I asked for his wisdom on what I was gonna do with the current situation of Philippine politics. And his answer to me was very clear. His wisdom was very clear. And he said to me, Day, wala kay labot sa away sa taas. Focus diha sa katawhan. Dili ka pwede kapuyon. Dili ka pwede magpaapikto. Kay ang imong responsibilidad sa katawhan ang imong unahon. Dili dapat ka loyal sa bisan kinsa nga politiko. Even sa ako. He was talking about himself. Kay tungod kami lumalabay ming tanan. We politicians come and go. You cannot dwell on trivial things like petty fights in politics. You should focus on the Filipino people that gave you a platform. Muna yang ingon sa kuha. That's why I'm here in Davao. That's why I choose to work. And that's why I chose to work despite how I felt yesterday. Sa mga tao nga niingon, o hilom lagi ka ika, nga grabe man kay ka Duterte, dili po ninyo katungod magpatingog sa ako. Never na ninyo nahimong katungod na butan ko kung say akong isulti. Or kung kanus ako mustorya. Because I came into your lives, if kailan mo na ako daan, wala man sad siguro na ako gi-announce. I just started making videos, I defended him the way I knew how, and yet he knew that what mattered more to me is actual help. My opinions and reactions will not help people in hospitals. It will not bring comfort to the people who have relatives and family members who have died for their funeral and burial needs. My opinions and whatever it is that I'm going to say is not going to give medicine that is needed for people who come into our offices, 210 tingog centers all over the Philippines, who actually need help. People who have it much harder that they cannot prioritize politics right now. Nga mas unahon pa nila manginahanglan og tabang kesa sa mag-react sa issue sa politika sa Pilipinas. Those are the people that I am responsible for and choose to help during this very difficult time for some of you or for most of you. It does not mean that I love PRRD any less or that I do not stand with him just because I am silent. It is because he knows exactly how I feel and he knows when exactly I want to speak. Because what I'm going to say is going to hurt even him. Because I've already said it to him. And ni aming gyud siya nga day, sakit na sa ako So kasabot siya how I feel. Sakitan siya because he knows it is true. And masakitan siya because it will affect those whom he loves. Mo nang I would rather be silent. I would rather do what he asked me to do, which is be loyal to the Filipino people who gave me this platform. The same Filipino people that trust me and listen to me. If some of you do not agree with what I am doing now that I am with Tingog, then I am not doing it for you. Because I never asked for your permission to exist. I exist because I want to. And I do whatever it is that I want to do because it serves those who need it most. And for right now, my reaction, akong balikon, will not bring him home. It will not change the law. It will not also help if unsa makig-away ko sa mga kakamping. Let them. Unsa mo po akong buhaton, badlongon ako ang gusto mag people power. Let them. Ang mga nagurimentado sa Facebook, let them. Because ako po, dili ko ganahan magpabuot. Dili ko ganahan magpabuot that I will continue to serve with Tingog Party List. Dili ko ganahan magpabuot kung kanus ako dapat mutingog. I did this so that it will somehow end those of you who insistently want me to have a reaction. Face it, our reactions will never change what happened yesterday. All we can do is pray. Ako, To be honest, I had a good cry. Gihilak na ako for the first time in my life. Ang gusto na ako ipanulti. And believe me, that time will come. It's just not now. Because kibalo jud ko sa sabot namo ni PRRD kung kanus ako dapat mutingog. And ang sabot amo ana, wala may labot. Kay kibalo siya. Because when I had that struggle, it was him. And it was also him who knew why I am with Tingog. I am with Tingog even before the Unity Team won. So way before sila nagkagubot. And up to now, I stand with Tingog where I do what I do and I love my job. Sa moingon sa ko, Duterte ka pero naa ka sa mga Romualdez, so what? Just because na ako sa mga Romualdez, mangdaot ko sa mga Duterte? Of course not. You will not hear anything of that sort from me. I chose to be silent not because of cowardice, but because when I speak, I know that I will move mountains. When I speak, daghag makahimamat ug makarealize akong mga ipanulti, so dili pa karon. Mas pilion ako ang manerbisyo because mas daghang nanginahanglan. Libo-libo ang nanginahanglan. Munang ongoing ang mga serbisyo fair, munang abri ang among opisina everyday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And maupon na isa sa rason nga pagkaluyan ako gahapon, ongoing lang yun gihapon ang mga need tabangan. Because dili ko ninyo makita nga muhunong because mauni akong mandato. Mauni ang gibili ni PRRD sa ako. Dahil unaha ang mga tao. Unaha ang mga tao bisan pagsakit ang imong buot. Bisan pagikapoy ka, unaha sila. Panerbisyohi sila. And that's what I will honor. Kay kita tanan lain-lain tag ways of supporting PRRD. And ako, I'm at the position to help people. To actually help and serve people. Because my opinions and reactions won't. Kung kamo mo na inyo, go ahead. Kasabot ra ko ana. Kay maura man sad na inyong kaya. But same po sa ako, mauni akong kaya. Akong kaya is to show up for the people that need me. To answer questions about where our Tingog centers are. Because at the end of the day, bisan pag nagkagubot-gubot, mangyud kintahay ang inyong pagtanaw sa tibok Pilipinas, mas na ay nanginahanglan mga mas need unahon. Mo ginasulti na ako permi sa Tingog Center pag mustorya ko. Nagkagubot-gubot sila sa taas nga no kita diri sa ubos na undang ang mga panginahanglan, na undang ang mga nangasakit, ang mga nangamatay, ang mga naglisod, nangaundang ba? Ngano ug mutingog ko magminaldit ako, maghurimintado ko, wala nay masakit, wala nay mamatay, wala nay maglisod. Kay if you can assure me of that, hala sige. Let us bring back Jam Magno of 2020. But let's face it, it won't change anything. Maunang I choose peace. That's why I created boundaries against people that will poke me and wish to have a reaction from me. Dili man na ingon ana because I've grown from the person that you all met in 2020. Lisod pud nang wala kay glow up for 5 years. Lisod pud na that now I am married, now that I have my tiny family to protect, now that I have to honor them also. Tung kami ni Tony, we were scrutinized and subjected to threats. And yet ako, being with the Romualdezes now, are still subjected to that same types of threats and insults. And yet I will endure. I will endure for the person that put me here. I will endure for the person who changed my life, and that is PRRD. And maunang na ako sa Tingog, and maunang I truly respect the Romualdezes because wala na nila kuha sa ako. Wala na sila nagbuot sa kuha, just like what you all do on the other side. Magbuot mo how I should be, how I should feel, what I should say. Nga mga lipay lang mo kung magminaldit ako because it served you. It does not work that way anymore because I don't need to prove my love to PRRD to all of you. That is between him and me. Nagkasinabta na ita. Magkita-kita na lang tanin nyo sa 210 Tingog centers na mo all over the Philippines. Ingat, maayong adlaw.